Hey, it's your boy Bobby Beast here. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is, will Tariq be on Team Diana or Team Effie? When it comes down to it, we really don't know. Now, what do I mean by that? Basically, will Tariq be for Diana or Effie? So when it comes down to it, Tariq is like, as we all know, when we're coming into like season 3, it's going to be totally different. We know Zeke's death is going to play a big role with everything. But when it comes down to it, though, who will Tariq be for, Effie or Diana? Well, I really don't know when it comes down to it, because he's pretty close to Effie, as we all know, right? Effie right now is like his ride or die. Right in the middle of season 2, Effie was right there by Tariq's side. She was with him. She was standing with him. She was doing everything. She was there, dealing with like Monet. She was there handling business for him. Effie was the one by his side. And Diana, who pretty much was playing on his side as well, because Diana was going against the family for Tariq. She was by his side too. However, Diana chose Lorenzo over Tariq, because when it came down to it, she chose her dad over him. Now, don't get it twisted. Some females do that. They can really love a man, but then they will choose their dad over that man because they look at their dad and daddy is daddy. You feel me? But when it comes down to it, Diana's still young. She's still a little naive. When it comes down to it, she's probably thinking, hey, that's still her pops, But she chose Tariq over everybody else. Now, there's been times when she actually chose Monet, like she was trying to do some stuff for Monet against Tariq, and Tariq knew. But so that's the reason why I think Tariq doesn't really trust her, because she has moments where she can trust him. Well, he can trust her, but then there's moments he can't trust her. And basically, when it comes down to it, she was the one who took the money from him along with Drew. But out of nowhere, they stole the money because Lorenzo was like, I need my money, blah, 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 right? But when it comes down to it with Effie, Tariq and Effie are like, they're really together, right? Like, they've been together. Effie's, like I said, been there since the middle of season 2. But in the earlier of season 2, she was kind of like distant, not really there. She kept telling Diana, leave Tariq alone. Tariq is not her type, blah, blah, blah. But now if Diana were to see that Effie is all up on Tariq, or like she's always around him and things of that nature, Diana's going to feel like, well, didn't you tell me to leave him alone? Why are you all up on him? And basically, when that happens, you already know it's not going to be pretty good. I'm looking for some sort of encounter that's not going to be turning out too good between these two. However, when it comes down to it, which one will Tariq be more for? Right now, I'm going to say he's on Team Effie, right? He's close to Effie. He's trusting Effie. He's for Effie. However, he's really not going to be for Effie if he finds out that Effie was the one behind Lauren dying. And not only that, she went to both Braden and Kane of all people, to make sure that Lauren is no longer around. So this is a situation where if Tariq ever finds this out, it's not going to be too good. Remember this, when a person is going through something, they don't think too clear. Tariq was on trial for 2 murders. He was trying to help his sister. He was trying to stay in school. He had so much going on with him. And when a person has a lot going on with them, they don't think too clear. They just going off of what they feel or what they see at the moment, because there's too much going on. But with him now being clear, he ain't really got those things he's facing right now. He's going to have a clearer head. He's probably going to be able to see things a lot more, quicker, a lot more better than he has for like recent times. So he may be able to put that together, because I do think that Tariq is going to try and find out exactly what happened with Lauren. But when it comes down to it, him and Diana, I don't know, they're on the outs big time, because of that whole robbery mess, that really changes the game for a lot of stuff. So is he going to be, when it comes down to it, is he Team Effie or is he Team Diana? I would probably say he will probably be on neither one's team. He may end up meeting a couple of new females this season. And he may get to a place where he doesn't want to deal with Effie and Diana, because they have betrayed him too many times. Even though Effie's standing with him now, and she's being loyal with him now, we all know that when Tariq get to a place where his mind is like, oh, you did me dirty, and he make up his mind, there's really no stopping Tariq. And even though that's something that he has to grow out of sometimes, because as we come across when it comes to his dad grew out of that. Because his dad had a mindset that was like, once he thinks about something, that's it. But then his dad will stop himself and he would try to see other things. He would try to listen. His pops would change his mind. So obviously Ghost had that about him when he was younger. Like when he was younger, he probably was the same way. Once he make up his mind, that is it. But then over time, like as he gotten older, he was like, he makes up his mind. But then there's other things that can change him. There's other things that seem to make, that seems to make more sense, a little bit more better. He would do it. But Tariq has to learn that. So when it comes down to it, I'm gonna say so far right now, hard to say if Tariq's gonna be Team Diana or Team Effie, because when it comes down to it, he may not have nothing to do with like neither one of them. We'll just have to see. But that's pretty much what I got to say in regards to that. But I just want to say to all of you that it is your boy Bobby B's here. I just want to say much love, much respect. Hold it down and one. Hey, it's your boy Bobby B.
God is in your mind.
Hey, how are you guys doing? I want to talk to you about the fact that God is in your mind. A lot of you may not believe that, but I'm telling you the truth. What I mean by that is that basically that voice in your head, the one that is quiet, the one that's kind of quiet, doesn't really say too much loud, but it's the confidence there. It is the one that's always trying to tell you to do the right things, the one that's knocking on you to tell you to do stuff. You know how you want to do something and that voice say, you shouldn't do that. Stuff of that nature. That's him. That voice that's saying you know better. The voice that's trying to consistently make you do what is good. That is God, or what somebody would call the higher self. I call God, or what you call God, the highest. I call him the Father, the Mother, the Son. That's just my thing. But I'm telling you about him because I had an experience one time when my breath left my body, right? And my body, I felt me over my body. And that voice, that voice in your head, that light one, the one that's always telling you to do good, came to me and spoke to me and asked me questions. And then I went back inside of my body. But I knew that voice to be the voice of the highest. So that's why I'm trying to tell you guys this. That voice in your head, that light voice, that one that's always trying to tell you to do the right thing, that one that's always getting at you and telling you don't do this, that is God. That's pretty much what I want to tell you guys about that. I want to tell you guys about the